Hi, everybody. Happy Friday and welcome to Unconventional Coach. My name is Jenny Handy. So, if you are finding yourself like you're feeling that you're stuck, you are not really stuck. You just have a decision that you haven't made yet. Either you've been avoiding it, or you don't know what that decision is, or you're overwhelmed by too many decisions. And how does indecision affect your confidence? Well, if you have, let's look at it this way. If you have a business that you're trying to build or a project that you're trying to work on, and there's a lot of steps that you have to take to get to it, and you're just not sure which one needs to happen first, odds are you won't make any of those decisions in any of those steps. And then, because you're not making any progress and you're not really reaching that goal or that project or that end state you want to get to, you get frustrated. You can get really down emotionally. You can feel like it's never going to happen. You can start to give up. It really makes your confidence go lower and lower and lower the longer it takes for you to make that decision. So you have to think about a few things. What am I avoiding? Am I avoiding maybe I have to put one thing above another? Am I avoiding that I might have to decide something that makes somebody else uncomfortable? So really look at what you could possibly be avoiding. And what is the worst case scenario? If you make the decision today, what's the worst thing that can happen? You have to do this instead of this. You have to work an extra hour instead of go to coffee with your friend. What is it really that's the worst thing that could possibly happen, either if you make the decision today or if you don't make the decision today? And then what would my most confident self do? Would your most confident self keep holding back, keep waiting, keep saying, I'll do it another day? Or would your most confident self make a decision and get out there and really try to reach whatever they're trying to reach? The way I like to look at it for me is I have a lot of goals and a lot of things I'm trying to work on. And I tend to get overwhelmed because there's just so many decisions to make and I don't always know which the right one is. And I think the best way to go about this is really to start with one. Pick one goal, one project, one path you're trying to go down, and make a list. Make a list of all the decisions that you have to make to get from point A to point B. It can be learn a new skill, get some supplies, make some new connections, really whatever it is. List them all out and then pick a decision, make a decision. It doesn't matter if it's, the one that's going to get you the most money right away. The important thing is to get started, because once you pick a decision and go with it, it's so much easier to make progress. You start to move quicker. You start to build up your confidence. You start to really feel like you're making progress, which is key. We all want to make progress. So I encourage you today to think about what you're trying to work on. Is it a project? Is it a move? Is it a business that you want to start? Is it changing a relationship? A vacation? Really, anything that you're trying to work on, pick one. And then I want you to make a list of all the decisions that you have to make, all the things you have to do to get to that point. And then I want you to make one decision. You can do it today, you can do it tomorrow morning, but I want you to look at that list, make one decision off of it, and do it. Don't think about it. Don't say maybe later. Don't say maybe when I'm ready. Or don't say, this makes me a little uncomfortable. You know your list of decisions that you have to make to get to whatever that goal is you're trying to get to. So pick one decision and do it. And then the next day, pick another decision on that list that you have and do it. And do that until you've done all the decisions to get to whatever your project or goal is that you're trying to reach. And when you start to do that, you'll notice that your stress levels drop. You start to see progress, which makes you feel more confident, makes you feel more sure of yourself and more like you're on the right path. It's really just a matter of breaking that habit of holding yourself back and getting out there and making the decisions rather than waiting. So go out there today, try it, pick your goal, make your list, make a decision, and then let me know in the comments how that worked out for you. Go have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week.